Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper and this is the home of That's Just Prime, the comprehensive Optimus Prime review series. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. I also do the occasional arcade and pinball machine videos, unboxings, blogs, challenges, and miscellaneous videos where my daughter usually makes fun of me. Those are a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I usually upload 2 videos a week, sometimes more. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see.
Alright guys, so first off, I am going to apologize for the terrible audio on this video. Being a new camera and being the first time that I used it, I wasn't aware of some of the technical issues that were going to come up. So apparently when I'm using the waterproof case, the video is great, but the audio is terrible. Of course, stuff that's nearby the camera is going to get picked up easily, so you're going to hear a lot of water swirling and the paddling and whatnot, but my voice is barely audible. So this, especially in this first segment of the video here. The other segments following this one, they sound okay-ish. If you turn your volume up, you should be able to hear it okay, but this first segment is just absolutely inaudible. So this is just basically me going into the river saying, hey, here I am. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I just hit the river. The goal is to hit the whole length of the river. I've been going out every week for the last month and a half and going a little further each time. I start at the bottom of the river and I paddle upwards against the current. And you know, like I said, I go a little further every time and then turn around and come back. Now, in previous weeks, I've been going and I've had a time limit. I knew that I had a certain time that I could paddle till before I had to turn around and come back. So it wasn't so much a matter of distance, so much as it was a matter of time, because I knew I had to get back to the house for whatever it was that I needed to do that day. So I just tried to get a little further with the time that I had each week, and I was progressing that way. Today I went out with no time limit, so I absolutely had the goal of reaching the spring head and going all the way up, which in the weeks that I've been going out, I've heard different things. I've heard 6 miles, I've heard 7 miles, I've heard 8 miles, which is considerably different when you're talking about going there and back. You know, it's a difference between 14, 16 miles. You know, it's a bit of a stretch. So I don't know exactly how far it is still. But that was the goal for today. And then real quick, in this first segment, I also address probably the first question that everybody's going to ask me. It's the question that I get the most online when I post pictures of myself kayaking. People will always ask me, where is my life vest? And it's bungee corded behind me. Here in this part, here down here where we live, it's not required for you to wear your life vest. It just has to be on the boat with you and accessible within reach, and I can just reach behind me and grab it should I need it. So it's right there, so I don't have to wear one. It's right there behind me. I do hope to get one of the nice vests later on, you know, something that has like cargo pockets with zippers and stuff like that, but I do want to lose a little weight before I get something that's going to make me look even wider than I already am and probably made me uncomfortable in that kayak. Additionally, I am an extremely good swimmer. And I know, you know, a lot of people say, oh yeah, you can be the best swimmer in the world and you can still drown, and you're absolutely right. That being said, the majority of this river, in most places, the average width from side to side is about 30-40 feet from one side to the other, and the average depth is about 3 to 4 feet. The majority of this river is about waist deep. There are going to be some spots that get a little deeper, usually in the bends. It gets about 5 to 6 feet, and then there's some portions where there's some trees and some rope swings and some platforms that people jump off of, and in those spots it gets a little deeper. There's a spot that I went out to that had about 8 to 10 feet in depth. So yeah, there's a couple of deeper portions in the river, but for the most part, most of the time you are on about 3 to 4 feet. You're waist deep in about a 40-foot wide river. If you flip over, which I have, the first time I came out here, I flipped. It was just a matter of getting out of the kayak, flipping it over, walking over to the shore with it, and flipping it, draining it, and getting it back in it. So, alrighty, so that's this first portion. For the rest of the video, you can probably turn your volume up, and you should be able to hear me okay.
I made it. There's a sign right here. No vessels beyond this point, and there's the park, Buccaneer Bay right over there. So I finally made it to the spring head. Time to turn around and head on back. So yeah, I finally did it. I've been coming out every weekend, and every weekend I paddle a little further up, hoping to make it to the spring head. I guess this is as far as I'm legally allowed to go. So now I'm going to take it on down back, either 6, 7, or 8 miles. I still don't know how far it is for sure, but this is the reward part now. I get to just coast and cruise and just ride the current down. So this has been paddling up against the current. Took me 3 hours to get up here. I shoved off at 7. It's 10 o'clock now, and here I am at the park. Didn't see any manatees this morning, which is a little disappointing. Seems like it's a week on or week off. Every other week I see them. Usually when I come out with my kids, I see manatees. When I come out either with my wife or by myself, I don't get to see any. So that's disappointing. This late in the day, I'm not expecting to see any manatees because as it gets later in the day, more people start to get in the water. So I expect to see less and less wildlife. There's some cool fish under me right now, tiger striped fish, and pretty cool fish like literally jumping out of the water all over the place. It's pretty cool. I did see a snapping turtle, big old snapping turtle sitting on the bottom just staring at me. I couldn't get the camera out fast enough to get video of it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna paddle on that. So right now I am in the Springs State Park portion of the river here. So I need to actually exit the park again before I can dock. There's absolutely no docking, swimming, scuba diving, or anything of that sort in this part that I'm in right now. So I need to go back downstream until I exit the grounds of the park itself, and then I'll be able to dock, get myself a snack. I brought some snacks with me, just kind of replenish some energy, and then take it on down the river. Hopefully I'll make a couple of stops along the way. I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse so you can see what it looks like coming down the river, and then there's a couple of spots that I'm hoping to shoot if I have enough battery left. I'm on my second battery already. I didn't realize that I had not turned on the auto power off. So by the time I got up here, I went to shoot this thing that I'm shooting right now, this portion that I'm shooting right now. My camera was dead, so I had to swap batteries out. So I'm on my last battery. So hopefully I'll have enough battery to shoot some of the stuff I want to shoot downriver. You know, it was challenging. I'm still kind of new to this, so it's kind of challenging trying to shoot the camera or grab the camera and put it under the water while paddling upstream as well. But now that I'm going downstream, that'll be easier. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, do a little bit of a lapse. I'm at this point right now where I'm at a kayak launch right now, so there's a bunch of people launching around me, and there's gonna be more kayakers along the way. So, alrighty, let me turn around, put it on time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Right done.
younger, thinner days, I would have had absolutely no hesitation about getting up there. At my current age and weight, really more the weight is it's what's got me worried. I've been watching these guys climbing up this tree, and I honestly don't think I have the flexibility at this point to make that climb. I've been thinking about this for 3 weeks now. I've been thinking about climbing this tree and jumping off of there. Again, in my younger, thinner days, I wouldn't have hesitated. I would have been the first one up there, but I just don't think I have the flexibility anymore. I was really hoping to do it today. So, you know, I stopped in and I'm watching everybody climb it. I'm more than watching people jump, I'm watching how people climb the tree so I can figure out how to get up there. I honestly don't think I could make it up there right now. So, new goal, lose a couple pounds and get flexible enough and go back up there. Well, not back up there, actually make it up there and jump off. Well, that was fun. Had to stop in and take a little bit of a break for a little while. Yeah, I did climb up on that tall one. Definitely not flexible enough at my current weight. But you know, if I keep doing this, maybe I'll lose a couple pounds and maybe I can get back up there. But that was fun. We got a little bit of a break. I did get to do a little bit of swimming around. There's another tree that had another platform, not quite as tall as the one that you saw in the video. It's a little lower. Climbed up on that one. I jumped off a couple times. And just climbing on that lower tree was enough for me to confirm I absolutely am probably not in the best shape to try to climb that tall tree. At least not yet. I'm not going to risk it. I got to get home to 3 girls, so 4, my wife included. So maybe I get a little bit in better shape and I'll give it a try. But that was cool. The one guy, I took a couple of shots of him. Was wearing the American flag shorts, doing all the crazy flips. Was also a veteran. He was stationed at Fort Campbell. So he and I got to talking for a little while about Army times. So that was pretty neat. He just got out about 4 years ago, he said, 2015. So that was pretty neat. Anyway, cool little break. About, I think, 2 miles to get back to our destination and we'll be all set. So that's it. I have been paddling now for 5.5 hours. Minus the half hour that I was at that one swimming spot. But yeah, I am back at Rogers Park and I am about to get off. So yeah, go home and check out the footage and hopefully I got something decent enough to make a video out of. And thanks for coming on this little outdoor adventure with me as always. Leave me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. Hit that donate button, I sure do appreciate it. Share with your friends if you like what you see. And I'll talk to you next time.